Hello students, hope you are all fine. The next chapter we are going to learn today is networks. Chapter number 6, networks. Before learning about the topics which is given in your book, first we will learn about what is network and how it works. Okay. Let me tell you the meaning of networks. Group of computers are connected together for sharing the resources, or otherwise collection of computing devices. The devices are maybe laptop, PC, mobile, printer, tablet. Okay. Next we will see what is the purpose of using networks. The main purpose of using networks are sharing information or sharing data files. Okay, so for this purpose only we are using networks. So while we are sharing the data, how the sender are sending the file or information, and how the receiver is receiving the information from the sender. So let me explain you with the example how it is working within the fraction of second. Okay, so see the picture, sender receiver. Okay, so sender is in one end and the receiver is in other end. So when the sender is sending one message and the receiver is also will send the message, so between them one connection must be there. Without connection, the sender and receiver can't able to communicate with each other or can't able to share the message. Okay, for example, you are making one call. Okay, we are all know how to make a call. Suppose you are making one call means you are the sender. The next point, who is receiving your call, who is attending your call, that person is the receiver. First time if you are talking means we have to communicate. Yes, suppose you know Hindi, so you are talking in Hindi. How the receiver will respond? In same language. Yes, but he is not answering you in Hindi, but he is talking in other language. So how we can communicate? How you can communicate with this in this concept? So for that we need protocols. Protocols means some rules and regulations. First, sender and receiver, the call will go, that is the connection. Connection will go, exist. But communication, how it will took place? So it will take place with the help of protocols. So the protocols will help the connection to establish the communication. So this is the concept how the sender and receiver connection is establishing. So protocols means rules and regulations. It will see, okay, they are talking in another language, the sender is talking in Hindi, so we have to translate. So according to the rules and regulations, the protocols will change. So then it will help the sender and receiver to communicate with each other. It will help the sender and receiver to establish the communication. Okay, students. Then next we will see about intra-communication and inter-communication. If you learn this concept, you can able to understand what are all the applications of networks, communication model on a network, components of a network, types of networks, network terminologies, cloud computing. Okay, so before learning all those things which is given in your book, first we will learn the basic thing. That's why I am telling you the basic concept of networks. Okay, intra communication, inter communication. Okay, first we will see what is intra communication. Intra communication means within the system. Suppose you are using laptop or PC means personal computer. Okay, you are using. So in that computer you are typing with the help of keyboard. For example, keyboard is the sender, monitor is the receiver. Okay, so what you are pressing, what you are typing in the keyboard, within the fraction of second you can able to see on the monitor, that is the receiver will show you the output. The receiver will show you the message what you typed. So keyboard is the sender, monitor is the um, receiver. So which key is you are pressing, that key word will display on the monitor. Already keyboard and monitor are within the laptop or within the computer, so there is a connection. So connection already is there. So within that laptop you are sending and receiving. That is called intra communication. Okay, then we will see intercommunication. Actually what it means client and server. In intercommunication, client, one side client will be there and another side server will be there. You are the client. Okay, you are the client. You are going to search any topic on in Google or in Facebook, anything. So you are the client. And server, the other side server. Server wherever may be, you may not know the place where the server will be. Okay, only client, you know what you know means you know to type, and the topic which you want, you are going to search for the topic. And the server, you can't able to find the server. For example, you are a client, you are in India. Okay, you are in India. The server may be in USA or Pakistan, any country the server may be. But here what you should know to type for your concept. Suppose you are searching any topic, you can type on Google and you can search. What the server will do, what topic you are typing, for that topic related information it will send you. So here rotation, client, sometime the client may be the sender. Okay, it will search and look for the information. And the server, what will they will do, the server will see the data from the client, then it will send the related information what the client has typed, what the client has sent. So here one rotation will be there. Client, one time client may be the sender, the server may be the receiver. Other time the server will be the sender, the client will be the receiver. So this is one rotation. This is called intercommunication. Understand, students? This is called intercommunication. So suppose we are typing, you are all having mobile today. Yes, in Google or in YouTube or Facebook, you are searching for any topic, any kind of thing. Within the fraction of second you are getting the information, or 1 or 2 3 second it will get loaded, then you will get the information. So how it works, so this is a concept how it is working. This is the basic concept. Okay students, suppose in your laptop you are using VLC player. If a VLC player is working, you are playing the play button. If you pressing the play button, suddenly it will work. Yes, within the nanosecond it will work. So how it is working? because in your laptop the processor speed, the RAM speed, so everything, memory location, if it is free, it will not take too much time to play. Suddenly if you play the play button, if you press the play button, it will play. So this is the fraction of second it is connecting, and then it is giving the output. So this is the main thing we have to see, and we have to learn about the networks, that within the fraction of seconds the connections are getting connected. That is called smooth connection. If the connection is smooth, you can get the output, you can receive the information which you want from the receiver. So this is the concept of networks. Okay students, in the next video we will see the next topic which is in your book. I hope you understand about networks. Thank you students.